truly, bikedrfrankenstein, check in. And yes, it is the day that you have been waiting for. It is time for us to reveal what is in the box. What's in the box? All right, we got the Huffy. We call it I Love Huffy. One of my first bikes. Actually, my first real bike. I had a bike. It's really a little BMX bike, maybe a little 13, 14 inch, 13, about 14 inch, 16 inch maybe, I don't know. But it had those wheels that never got flat, so it was really hard. I used to jump ramps with that as a kid, like 5 years old. And man, it was very painful, very painful. Felt like the equivalent of using an aluminum baseball bat without a batting glove. So a lot of reverberation through the handlebars. So next bike was a Huffy. It's a Huffy, friend of a family. Ryan had one. A bike was way too big for me. I mean, it was a big boy's bike. I was 7. It kind of had almost a banana seat, but it was the wider seat that kind of went, looks like a mini bike seat for the most part. But yeah, I love that thing. I really did until I got my next bike as I got older. But Huffy, we make fun. I call it tough because I think it was tough. I mean, I ran up the tree with that thing, accidentally back down. So I see now, because I said that, it's evident me and my relationship with trees. I'm either running into one or almost running into one, running up one, even from a kid. So obviously, I have a connection with bicycles and trees that I'm a tree magnet. All right, so let's find out what is in the box. So before we do, life lesson, right? Huffy, great brand, great product. I'm gonna give you guys, since it's July, right? My birthday is July 7th, which is 7/7. All right, so 7 keys to life. This is a bonus promo. I know you guys want to see the bike, but I'm gonna do this into it. Love God, love yourself, love your spouse or your mate, love your children, love your family, love your neighbor, and love your enemy. All right, that's a freebie. 7 tools to have a successful, loving, and productive life. All right, so now back to the Tuffy. Let's get this box open so we can find out what is in here. I know you guys weren't here or didn't come here for the doctor's words of the day. You guys came to see what's in the box, so I'm gonna give you what you want. I'll find out what is in the box. You guys are gonna be surprised. I think this may be a super sleeper. Like, I really do. I think it might be a super sleeper. This might be the best budget hardtail that I purchased. It's a possibility. Who knows? We'll find out though in the long run. Well, let's take it out here. Let's see what we have here. Oh man, I like this already. All right, so introducing the 27.5 Huffy Deore. Actually, it's pretty dope. Oh, another thing too. So when we are buying our budget bikes, right? Buying a budget bike, and I understand, you know, when we pay for something as a consumer, you would like everything to be in working order, right? And I'm just being realistic with you, that's not how it goes. Right? When you receive a budget bike, and I'm not talking about mechanics that do the work on these bikes, but you're not getting the same bike mechanic that you're getting on a high-end bike. These bikes are mass produced and, you know, get out and get going. So you'll get a bike, you know, you pay $200-300 for a bike, and there are going to be some things that are going to need to be adjusted. That's just the reality of it. I wish it was another way I could say it, or it wasn't that way, but that is what it is. So you're going to need to learn how to either do your own tinkering on your bikes, or be prepared to take your bike to a bike shop and have them tinker on it and get everything adjusted. Just like this bike here, right? So this is my front. It's going to rub. It's not set up to be perfect out the box, and when you put it on there, you're not going to get some rub. It's going to take some adjusting. In the back, I'm going to have to adjust that, right? It's going to take some adjusting. You're going to have creaks, sometimes brake rubbing. That's normal, all right? So just try to follow any tutorial videos that I may have or someone else may have on YouTube to help you out get started. Try to have the proper tools. I can do things with improper tools or make a tool work for something that it's not supposed to, but usually it's a lot more difficult. It's not as efficient. You risk the chance of hurting yourself or someone else if you're working on their bike, or just while you're working on the bike, I mean, using the wrong equipment or tool can cause you to be injured. So make sure we're using those proper things. Sorry again so late, sorry I'm not feeling well. What else? I said that's a great, awesome bike, 1x8. I'm ready to rock and roll on it. You know, I'm gonna pull it down, and I just want to see how it feels. Sitting on it, even though I have the air and tires. Get those tires up. All right, so remember, one of the things you want to do is when you're doing your upgrades, they don't have to be expensive first, right? If you're just new to mountain biking, you haven't biked in a while, this suspension probably be good enough for you if you're just riding on, you know, just smooth dirt trails and street. Should be fine for that. But now if you're getting more adventurous and you've been riding for a while, yeah, well, forks you're gonna want to change that out. The first things that I would do if I'm new, I'm not taking over heavy trails. I'm more of a commuter. I'm not going to bother with the front fork, because that's going to be a more costly upgrade. Oh my, brakes, that's going to be a more costly upgrade. You're looking at, you know, low end. If you do like a ZTZ, looking at maybe anywhere from 100 to 150 ZTZ or Bolani. Me personally, I like the Suntour Epixon, and I think it's the Rockshox Recon. And those are starting about, you can find about anywhere from $200 and $300, just depending on the sale price. I think this is the Recon over here. That's the Epixon. Yeah, I think this is my Rockshox Recon. Yeah. It sounds about right. But yeah, everybody. There you have it. Introducing the Huffy Tourega 1x8 Sunrun derailleur, mechanical disc brakes, 702. Doesn't say, it's just a generic 8-speed. I would assume we're gonna say it's a Sunrun. Some things have to do just like this. And out the box, right? This cable is too long. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna fix it so that this will cut the plastic part so that it's shorter. So it runs right in here. Feed this through, pull it through, and just make it better. It's like I said before, you're gonna, if you're paying a budget bike price, and I understand that bikes at $200 and $300 for most people aren't considered a budget bike. That's considered expensive. You got it from Walmart. You want it to work right out the box or right when you take it out to the car. And just being honest, you know, honestly, it's just not gonna happen that way. Now, let me say it's not. I won't say it's not gonna happen, because there are times where you do receive a blessing and you're able to take a bike straight out. You don't have to adjust the brakes. The derailleur is adjusted properly. I mean, because those are your two main things, right? Your brakes adjustment, no rubbing, and your derailleur to make sure that it is going through the gears like it's supposed to. Those are the two main concerns. Now, once you get those situated, you're ready to ride. But like I said, look at the tutorials from myself, someone else, do the work yourself. Because I mean, if you take the bike to a bike shop, you can guarantee, I don't want to say guarantee, but you can look forward to spending anywhere from $60 to $100 for them to do a tune-up on your bike. So try to do it yourself. Small upgrades if you can. Pedals like I just did. The seat. It's gonna be a different bike. Grips. So brakes, fork, and your derailleur are usually the most expensive of your upgrades if you're going to actually upgrade to a higher tier. You can get some inexpensive parts that will still be upgrades, but these are the parts that I don't like to, well, even though I do skimp out on them compared to others, I kind of take those are the three parts that I take seriously. Right? Is the upgrade of this, upgrade of my brakes, and the upgrade of my derailleur and my shifter. So I usually use Shimano. I like Deore. Deore for me is a middle of the line. It's a beginning tier. It's a good tier for Shimano, where you start getting lighter, more features. And Deore is a good start. Yes, it is more expensive than Bibic or Balani or what's the other ones I'm always messing up? Jeez. The AX11, the L-Twoo, that's right. The L-Twoo, those are more expensive. I'm not good with those. I always use somehow the wrong hex wrench, and I end up stripping it, can't get it off. They give me problems. But that's me, that's user error, I'm quite sure. I don't want to blame it on that. Other than that, it worked fine. I just prefer, just my preference, Shimano, Deore, for my upgrade. So that could be anywhere, depending on the sale price, you know, maybe 150, maybe 250, just depends what all you're getting, where you're getting it from. Fork, you're looking at 200 plus. And the good thing about your derailleur and your shifter is that can be one package. So you can get a 12 speed or 11 speed shifter, derailleur, cassette, cables, on that included 150 on up, with tires. Usually don't have to do upgrades, but I mean I do. Like, these are kind of like, in my mind, these are more of a race tire. Like a thin comfort tire or wheel. That's what it looks like. It's got that low profile type of feel. It's thin. They're nice though. That's nice. All right, buddy. There you have it. Introducing the Huffy Terrain. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something new. Hope today is a productive day for you, and the next day, and the next day. Definitely always make sure, be blessed, not too stressed. Sharing is caring. Be a friend, tell a friend. Make sure you please hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Make sure if you're interested in the Giddy Up, it's a great seat. Please go and help the channel. It supports the channel by supporting your lower back, your neck. Support your kids while riding, support your grandkids, support your exercise regimen, and support the channel. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we thank you for all your contributions and support for the channel, whether it's a thumbs up, a comment, sharing it, liking it, interacting with us. All that is support also. It's not just monetary that we're looking for. We don't do this as a money-making venue because I don't make any money off of this at all. It is, I mean, I do recoup some of the money that I spend, but this is not a lucrative business where I am turning and churning lots of money out from me building these bicycles. I do it for the fun. I do it to help others, and I do it because I enjoy it. That's the main part of it. I'm gonna do more of it, help more, do more, be more, all right? So that's all unified in this wonderful thing that we love, which is bike riding. Have some good times. Remember, it's not the name that you ride, it's how you ride. Enjoy riding. Doesn't matter if your bike was $5,000. Doesn't matter if your bike was $800. It doesn't matter if your bike was $100. What matters is that you're enjoying yourself. You're having a good time. You're exercising. You're getting better. You're doing better. And we're having uplifting and living moments. That's the main purpose, the main reason that we all do this thing that we love called mountain biking, BMX biking, whatever it is. It's fun and enjoyable. We get to spend time and create memories with family and friends. It's a great opportunity. So if you're riding a Huffy or you're riding a $10,000 carbon fiber bike, enjoy. That's the whole purpose. All right. As always, everybody, peace. Deuces. I'm out.